Hey everyone. When it comes to boundaries in counseling, I think I would want to talk about social relationships and probably physical touch. I think in college counseling, especially the type of work that I want to do, I think it would be odd if I were to really go in depth about certain boundaries that were mentioned in the book, like self disclosure, um, you know, business relationships, that sort of thing. I think the students that I would see, I would kind of just want to go over basic things. We may run into each other outside of this area, or, hugs are okay or hugs are not okay, handshake is all we're going to do. I would just focus on things like that in the counseling that I see me doing, unless it was something different, and I would probably go over some of the other boundaries listed. The homework says to talk about one specifically. So I would say that one that interests me the most, and I think that I would have to do a lot of, would be the social relationships. So in the book, it gave a description of a client that had worked with a counselor, and the client overcame a lot of obstacles, finally graduated, I believe, college, and wanted the counselor to come to the graduation ceremony. And so the counselor decided to go. So things like that, I think, are important in any type of counseling, but especially college counseling, because there are a lot of events that go on, especially things just like that, like a graduation. And if you're working with a client, they may be so excited, and if you've had that built that relationship, they may really want to share that with you. I thought the book did a good job about laying kind of what to do out. When a client asks you to go to a formal function, that for the most part is considered, most would say that's ethical, but don't do something on the flip side and have a personal birthday party at my house and invite my client. That would be considered unethical behavior. So I think setting those guidelines and boundaries with a client, especially when you first start to meet, I would say, it's up to you how we interact. If you want to say hello to me, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll probably won't say anything to you as the client. If I'm recognized on campus, I wouldn't want to embarrass you. And why is the counselor from the counseling center or from over here waving at you? Did you go and see her? So I would say that this is a boundary, and you can say hello to me on campus, but I'll stay back, talk about events and things like that. But I think also making sure that you are not building a friendship. I think it can be easy for all types of counseling, especially when you definitely build that rapport with somebody. You want to you think, hey, I could be their friend, or especially with college age kids, they're so bright and so motivated, and you want to be someone that they look up to, but you have to remember that that's where it ends, and you're not going to be their friend. You're there to help them and to assist them, and it shouldn't really go any further than that. So I think things like that, sometimes we can get really involved in their lives, and we have to remember it just needs to be one-sided. This is not a friendship. I'm not here to get anything out of it. So that's the type of relationship that we're dealing with. So I think that's the most important thing, and I look forward to your thoughts.